And welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with again, back for some more EU4 as the slightly less than trusted Prussia. We didn't at the end of the last episode, actually switch up to our new artillery. I think we'll go with, I don't know, the large ones. Sure. I don't think there's much of a functional difference there. So we are in the middle of, or the end of a war, the Prussian conquest of Elfsberg. We're going to go get us some elves. But more importantly, the situation here, Austria is involved in 3 wars. France, the war with us, the war against France, where France was attacking Lorraine, and now Baden attacked them as the beginning of the Imperial Religious War. So we have massive war going on here. We got Ottomans and the Ottomans, and the Russians, and who else? Austria. Who's on this fight against you? Baden, Milan, Switzerland, Memmingen, Provence, Ottomans, Russians, Holland, and Nassau, all attacking Austria to try to make Protestantism the leading religion, which is fine with me, except for the fact that it'll beat the daylights out of Austria. So I was looking at different options for alliances last episode, so we take a second to look at this. Chances of getting any of these guys are pretty slim. The 1,000 will disappear once we're at war, but there's negative trust there. Massive negative trust here. Again, 26 points against us on each side. The French have even worse issues. The Pope is that our vassal? Or rival? Yeah, we're rivaling the Pope, which means France doesn't want to have anything to do with this. They still don't. That's only 50 points. It'd still be 99 negative points. Castile would be an interesting one, but they are even worse against us because we rival Portugal and the Papal States. Portugal, of course, being like I said, our ally. But an interesting possibility here is England. We could ally England by supporting their independence. We would probably get in a war against Portugal and Castile, however, which is what I noticed afterwards, and the Pope and a number of other things. Actually, who's fully allied with them? Yeah, the Pope and Castile against us, so I feel like maybe they'd be able to do it because that's naval defense, right? We can throw our 40 ships into defending, and Castile and Portugal and the Pope all put together wouldn't be able to take out the English fleet, I'm guessing. But let's have a look at that, actually. Navies. Let's look at England's navy. It's traditionally outrageously large. Yeah, they have 40 ships. 7 of them are heavies and 11 lights. We have another 40 lights to add to that. Yeah, they're not going to touch it. 37 or 34 light ships for France. That's a big deal. Let's go with the biggest heavy ship controls here. Portugal has 2. Castile has 2. They have some lights. Yeah, we could totally just landlock this, but then these guys are going to roll up this way towards us. So our land forces are going to actually be able to, or be connected to these guys attacking us like crazy. Well, England just sits there, nice peacefully hangs out. So, possible different solution would be to go with something like trying to get a foot in the door north of here. Like if we could take out Norway in one fight. I don't think we can take their entire country in one, can we? Yes, we could. 96%, which means vassalizing Norway would be 96%. That might be worth doing. Well, if we do that, we then would get Norway's Icelandic and these Shetland area. What is this? What's this part of? The Faroes. Yeah, this state, these 3 provinces, which would then leave us bordered to Scotland. Long-term plan. Take Norway as a vassal, possibly war deck Scotland to claim back the territory here. Oh, that's not even Norwegian cores anymore. They're so long gone since then. Interesting. Nobody else has a claim except for whatever this is. Oh, the Gaelics. The Gaeldom. Ah, that's funny. So that would be possibly an option. Because Portugal or England will not be a serious force if they remain being in a personal union under Portugal. So that might be long-term idea, going from, again, more northern territory and work our way down into the British Isles. Well, we push up into Sweden here. Right now we are at war with Sweden, so let's keep that rolling. Get time rolling here. Finish off the repairing things in. Bohemia is no longer considered a rival. Yay! Did we just? No, we didn't eclipse them. They just Oh, that's unfortunate. They just. There we go. No. Yeah, eclipse Bohemia plus 10. Good. Another claim there. Oh no, they took a province back. That's right. Sealand siege is over. Bring the troops over and crush the Swedish. Oh, what's this? Oh, costly embargo. I guess we don't have to embargo the Bohemian troops anymore. Ansbach, you are not needed over there. Revoke embargo, please. Hurry up about it. Nitran. Can we Royal Marry you yet? We can. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to ally up this guy right here. That we broke off in the last war. Where are we for... Okay, we're at 5. Military. Okay. Vassals, and all the rest. Nitran, you should probably give me military access, please. When the 7th of February hits. Do. Good. How are we doing for the siege over here? Oh my goodness. Russians. 5-5-5-1 general. Yikes. Or 5-4-2-3 general is probably preferably better, but... Wow. 5-5-5 general. That's unfortunate. End of religious turmoil in Liège. Yes, because they're not... Oh, they're not now Protestant. Really? They fought off the... No. How did you get end of religious turmoil when you have 2 reformed provinces? That doesn't really make sense to me. And France pushed back... Oh, they must have counter-reformed. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's alright, though. We definitely are going to end up getting ourselves in a situation where we have very big... Yeah, rivals. Castile has just rivaled us. Right, there you go. Hit him! Hit him hard in the lowlands, in Holland, the grasslands. What? The whole time he was standing there was saying, "We're going to have a fight," and then he gets there and it's no fight. Right, we need that province because it'll self unsiege, right? Yes, there we go. Good. Because it's neighboring a castle, a fortress, and is not guarded otherwise. I think we're going to actually go up here and take these provinces. Whoa! Yeah, okay, got the point. We'll take all 3 of these. You can grab the other CG dude here. We'll stand on those 2, siege those out, take this one, claim whatever we need to that we're actually going to take from them, and then we're going to hit their capital, and that'll end that war. Saxony has embraced the this thing that we embraced last time. This thing, the printing press thing, should be spreading like wildfire now. Yeah, look at that. 90s, 70s, 50s, even on the far reaches of the place we're going to be hitting full on there. Appears that he is now infertile, our king. Well, that's unfortunate. Sucks to be him. We are in a war state, so we can't do anything, but he's considered national unrest problems. He's got... Ugh. He's just a terrible person. Terrible person. Mind you, he's got better skills than his son, but... We could roll again on his son, but 6 military? That's pretty decent, to be honest. Considering our next idea group is going to be... that thing that I keep saying. Manpower 1. No, I don't want military access with you. I want to claim your provinces. Quantity ideas. I'm going to set up that next. Let me try and Look at that. Capital of Austria is now under French control. More and more carnage every turn. Mitterrand. You're not going to vassalize because of the economic base issue. That always baffles me. Like, you have a tiny little 4 province, and there's never a chance that you would even consider being a vassal. Because, like, it's like, what is it, 30, 40, 80 something stupid amounts of points negative? It's 66 points against. So it's almost impossible for us to overcome that. And, like, look at my country and its development size compared to this tiny little 4 province in the middle of a bunch of bad guys. That just, the calculation there makes no sense to me. But that's the way it is. Switzerland and Bohemia. Saxony would be hittable at this point, but to what end? Do I hand turf to Ansbach, maybe? I don't know. Because we need this province and this province for ourselves to form Germany. Which is, of course, arguably a very long ways off. 40 points to get to the next one. Expiring Castles Bell in Verdun. Yeah, I don't care. Thanks, though. What, did you insult me again or something? Probably. Ah, the siege of the war oh, hey, I didn't notice we were getting attacked there. That's unfortunate for the Swedish. We just lost 3,000 units. Did you expect that to go better for you, buddy? Like, what the heck? I don't understand. You genuinely thought that was a good idea? That's weird. Oh, lost our claim on Saxony. Diplomatic things need to be done. There's no way I could vassalize them peacefully, right? No, the minus 4,000 is a slight problem. Alright. I don't know why I even thought that, but it was stupid. Points into early modern administration, giving us 3 more states, which is wonderful. I like that. And what's the next idea group? 14. Getting there. We're getting there, folks. We could become an administrative republic. Silesia, no, pass. Still being passed. You could be a state. Jutland, you will be a state. Okay, so it's just those 2 left. I think this one can be stated. Silesia won't be, though. Nope. Demanding estates. Of course they do. Clergy, you're so demanding these days. It's kind of what the world's all about, right? The clergy and all their demands at this point in history. What was I looking at? Estates. What works for you guys? Well, we could give you something up here, but it's not cored yet, unfortunately. You want a province that's like, I don't know. Will that solve things? That'll solve things right there. Let's give them Lüneburg. Ugh, core's lacking. Yes, I know. I just spent all our money on administration, technology. Siege going nicely up here. It's pretty much the end of Sweden. There's no chance that they're going to be able to fight back. Meanwhile, the truces are ticking away. I think we're like less than a year away from from Riga being able to be hit again, which would be great. Yeah, July of 62. So we're 6 months away from that opportunity. Prussia occupied another province. Good. I want you to come and start nailing these. Can you not nail those? I guess we can't get by there. That's unfortunate. Well, we can go there. Oh no, that's not the way to go. That's scary. Just go hang out with your dudes. Rival announced. Papal States has announced Austria as a rival. How do you do that when you're... What? Wow. France, you did your thing and you're done, huh? You're like, I'm out of here, thanks. Yeah, you did it alright. You took 3 provinces. Yikes. Unpleasant seeing France move that direction. But I don't think we would have changed that equation much in our favor. Which means the Pope is no longer in war. I love the really positive relations, but Dishonored Alliance is actually dropping plus 9.4 in a year and a half to be like, yeah, it's okay, we understand. That's pretty good. But I don't think, yeah, recently Dishonored, blah, blah, blah. That's a thing. Oh, we'll spend points. We can't spend points until we're allied with them again. Well, once we do, then we'll bump the trust again. Pouring things as they come available. They're not going to come available if you don't click the button. Mitran, do you actually have any issues? Yeah, you're allied with Milan. Is that actually a gold province there? Did I see that right? It is. That's weird. I didn't notice that was a gold province. Copper, iron, gold, and grain. Well, you're a rich little country, aren't you? Still no chance of vassalizing because of the economic issues. That gold mine might be part of the problem. I don't know. But we are going to ally them as soon as we end this war. We will proclaim a guarantee on them. Sweden wants peace. No thank you, Sweden. Can we dump Scotland out of this? I don't think Scotland will leave. They have no interest in leaving. They're like, no, you're not coming after us. Why would we leave the peace and hurt our relations with our friends that we're not actually helping? Another siege finished. Head up to the capital. Yeah, head straight up to the capital. Do. Are you actually going? Truce with Riga has ended. Okay, I really want that war to start as soon as we can possibly get it off. Pull it off, whatever the term I meant to say. They want out. Now, what do we want from Sweden? I think we're going to take these 4 right here. We can't. Oh, we can take it right as is. Really? Yeah, those are the 4 I want because that's part of the Lubeck trade node. So why would we hesitate? Give me all your money. And can't enforce religion, unfortunately, because it's 168% because you're huge. War reparations. Okay, that's not going to be high enough. We'll finish this siege right here. It should end shortly. There it is. That was very shortly. Split up, go there, go there. It would help to have the siege, I suppose. Let's see in question. And then you over here, capital, or blockade their capital, please. I should have been using that barrage bonus. I guess this one. No, he wasn't. He wasn't there. They got 16k troops moving back in there. Alright, let's end this before our ally gets his units crushed. So, clear it all. We'll take this, 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 and this. Those are the trade load in the area. Take all their money and go for war reparations now. Annulling treaties is something that I want to do. Military access, military access, military access. Alliance with Scotland. No, because then, well, England probably won't attack them because England is a minor power. Break your alliance with Bohemia? Yeah. Sounds good. Oh, I can't. Oh well, we'll leave it. We'll leave it as is. We'll end that war right like that. Take nothing from Scotland. Coalition of Denmark. Alright, I feel like Denmark is not exactly a threat to us militarily. Alright, there's some new provinces. Lovely. We have so low on the manpower. It's outrageous. We have so few troops right now. You guys come over here. You guys come over here. We're going to spawn that war really quickly. Well, I don't know. Lots of countries want to hire our troops. Yeah, no thanks. Busy doing my own land claiming. I mean, peaceful negotiation. Poland, Ottomans, France, Castile, and Austria. Blah, 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 blah. Who do we rival? I mean, I'd like Polish turf, but I don't think we can take on Poland by itself, let alone with its ally cohorts. Actually, it's only Bohemia. Ah. So it's Poland and Lithuania. If we rival them, though, they're likely to bulk up their defense or their alliances. We could counter-rival Castile. Kind of redundant. Our army's actually bigger than theirs, the Castilian army. The Ottomans' army is 192% stronger than us. 0 is even. France 152. And both of them are... No, they're not both of them against us. Well, they were in separate wars, though. I'm not sure that we're going to jump that. Yeah, it does say too few rivals, and I don't want to tick that off. Not enough rivals, losing 3 and more per year. I wish we could have this high enough, but... Actually, our rivals are... Need a bit of an insult, sir. You need to be insulted. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled out elderberries. You have been insulted. Consider yourself insulted. How do we lose our casus belli on... Oh, sweet, right, because we just went and trounced them. I think we take this fortress and dissolve it. Entirely. Where's my buildings? There's my buildings tab. Remove that fortress because it's going to be a waste of money. Sealand, how's the chances? 80% devastation now. Went up with 100% after the sacking of Copenhagen. That's really, really terrible. These things being held forever and not having anything ticking it down is only at 10. So you can imagine 100% is pretty negative. Goods produced was 0. Manpower, sailors, everything was 0. Wow. That's insane. I've never seen it that high, though. Alright, you guys can go get back to work. Get back to protecting. Actually, let's just send them back to Wallard to repair first. I guess we'll core the provinces. Start spending on coring of the provinces that are actually need to be returned to, or to be that are causing overextension. That's the word I'm looking for. No rebellious activity going on. Not really. Nobody of real consequence except for probably the Norwegian separatists and the Swedish separatists. Troops reconsolidate down here, and then we're gonna hit. Oh, great advisor died. Our diplomat died. That's too bad. Improved relations, level 1, perfect. That's really what we need you for. Alright, so next episode we are going to actually try to take Hamburg and Bremen and not get a giant coalition to form against us. Oh, yeah, good luck with that. Well, these guys actually didn't take almost any. Oh, taking turf up here really doesn't bother people in the south, does it? No, it appears it does not. I think Hamburg or Bremen alone would probably be enough to tick off some people with 40 or 50%. But we'll see you next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Look at the beauty of Prussia. Isn't it glowing beautiful? It's less glowy in this mode, but you know, it's more beautiful. We'll see you in game.